Welcome, everybody. This is Doc and Tad75.
Hey, hey, hey.
We haven't had one of these meetings in a long time, and our third executive is sleeping, unfortunately. But
Yeah.
it is like 3 o'clock in the morning for him.
Sweet
So,
dreams, Kaylor.
yeah, sweet dreams. But we have a couple announcements we want to make here regarding Dadcraft and what's going on, and the status of snapshots and some other upcoming events and an appointment. So I guess we'll get started. Tad, let's have you talk first about what our plan is for the snapshots and going forward with the server as it is or changing it, whichever, because you're in charge of that stuff.
Okay. Well, main thing is we're going to take it slow on the snapshots. We're going to kind of let them go forward and progress and watch what other people do with them. If it looks like we got any issues with things getting broken or corrupted, we're just going to take it, step by step. Um, I think some of the snapshots that are out, we have a few problems with it, like spawners not working, and that would kind of mess up some of our farms if we went ahead and moved to those. So I think the wisest thing for us to do to just keep everything working is to hold off until we see some stable snapshots out there. Um, and we're not going to just. I would suggest that we just not rush off um,
We
and
we we
for the
made that mistake once before and corrupted two worlds and had to
yeah.
start all over again. And
Yeah. So, and I don't know if we really need to wait all the way until 1.9 comes out, or if we find a few snapshots that are really solid, we can move to that, and then just kind of hold off on those for stay on that one for a while. I mean, I'd really like to get into the end and see some of the new stuff and work with that and get some of those farms going. But um, you know, I I don't want to lose all the stuff we have here. Um, because we have quite a bit of investment and many people do in their builds here now.
all right, so that answers the snapshot shot question. The next announcement, and this has kind of been uh, has happened a while ago, but we haven't announced it officially and whatnot, and that is Durandal 799 is now our human resources guy. So any new applicants uh, will need to submit their application to him, and he will vet them, talk to them, screen them, beat them with wet noodles, and all the other stuff that he does. And that if he deems them worthy, he will let us know, and we will whitelist them.
Yep.
Now, as far as what that means for Durandal, he is, Tad, Kaylor, and I are administrators, so we have the ultimate power. Durandal is more of a moderator, so uh, he has some authority, but not the same authority that Kaylor, Tad, and I do. So
Yep.
if you happen to talk to him or see him on the server, then tell him congratulations, and he'll probably forget that he was even the the new human resources guy because it's been that long, and I don't think we've forwarded anybody to him since.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well,
but
hooray for Durandal.
but
Woohoo.
we do have a new potential guy that we haven't even brought it up to yet. But I might forward that guy's information off to Durandal, and for Kaylor's sake, we have Matthew now, who is an Englishman. So maybe
Yep.
if Matthew gets working, he'll be able to play with Durandal, and I think the other guy that's interested is from England also. So
Yeah.
uh, that might help a little. So Durandal's not always on by himself. Uh,
Yeah. Kaylor.
yeah, Kaylor's on by himself,
Yep.
and it used to be Mystic played quite a lot, and they were kind of in the same time zone, so that helped. But we haven't seen Mystic in a while, so
Yeah.
hope to have him back. All right. Oh, next big announcement. You ready for this? Dun dun
Yep.
dun.
Drum roll.
All right. UHC, Dadcraft UHC. What is this? Two or three? Three.
Two. Oh, no, two.
Two.
Two. Yeah.
Well, is it two? No.
Yeah, we were guests on the Oakenstone, so that really couldn't be considered that.
Oh, well, what
Yeah.
about when we beat up the ninjas?
Uh, yeah, I guess that could be considered. Yeah, that's one then. So
Yeah,
yeah,
so this
then
is
this would be
three.
three.
So
Yep.
we're going to do it next Saturday, the 29th. The 29th at 9 o'clock Alaska time, midnight Central time, and I don't know what time that is in far off lands.
I think it's gonna be 7 hours. So I think it's gonna be 7 a.m., 6 or 7 a.m.
All
in
right.
England in GMT.
And that'll be 10 o'clock Durandal time in California and Tester.
Yeah.
Uh,
And who knows what it's going to be down in New Zealand.
yeah, yeah, you know how those New Zealanders are. Yeah.
And Arizona's in mountain time, so that's going to be 11 o'clock, I believe, for if
Right,
Cypress is or any of the Arizonians want to get on.
right. And something that's going to happen is this time around, in our previous UHCs, uh, uh, Red Jagoon and Oatman 5000 always win. Not this time, because they are not going to participate in the UHC this time. They are going to do something different. They're going to be in spectator mode and be doing a play-by-play announcing, kind of like a baseball or football game.
Yeah,
So
that'd be
that
our commentators.
yeah, so that'll be fun. So,
Yeah,
uh, but they're not allowed to communicate with us, just each other. So that ought to be a lot of fun to do it that way. And what else have we got? Our uh, our activity has been dropping, so you guys need to help us come up with ideas to stimulate activity. And I don't know whether people are bored because the world's got almost everything we need. Uh, we've thought of a lot of different things that we could do to get things going again. Uh, but any ideas would be appreciative.
yep. Oh, also on the UHC, are we going to do? We're doing teams,
Yeah,
pairs,
we're
right?
gonna do teams as long as we have enough people.
Yeah,
So, and we thought about doing it in a snapshot, but we've decided against it because we're all not very good at this anyway. So we don't need to be learning new stuff at the same time.
yeah, that
So,
sounds good.
so we'll just stay right where we are. We'll create a new world, and we'll have a brand spanking new world. And I think we'll set a border. We ought to be able to
Yeah,
set a border so uh, you won't have to chase people for thousands and thousands of blocks.
yeah.
Uh, and I'm
I'll try to.
thinking that maybe we should set a time limit too, so that we're not keeping people up till 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we can do the shrinking world border type of thing.
Well, I never
That.
even heard of that.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can shrink the world border until at a certain time, so it just starts shrinking down to 0, 0, and we all have to run for it. And it's kind of spooky too, because if you get caught outside the world border, that's it.
Yeah, well,
But
maybe we will. We'll come up with something,
yeah,
some gimmick, I think. So I don't know. Anything else there, Tadstopher?
I think the main gimmick is just a bunch of old guys that really don't do PvP trying to PvP.
That is a pretty good gimmick.
That's gonna be it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we have anything else on the announcement side of things. So
So that's the 29th, which is next Saturday, at only 6 days away,
yep,
uh, at 9 o'clock Alaska time.
yep,
So you guys have to figure it out on your own as far as what time that really is. Uh, but I hope to start fairly quickly at 9 o'clock. Hope to have everything ready so that we don't keep people up too late. So,
yeah.
all right.
All right, sounds good.
All right. So this video will be uploaded soon. All right. So we'll see you till next time.
See you.
Bye.
Adios.